Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with horse racing tips for Thursday the 30th of May. Well, we've had a profitable day, crikey. So I can't even remember what the stake was it £10? So we've returned £23 I think it was. So a profitable day. So let me forget about today. So let's get straight on to Thursday's selections. I want to show you a line of form, and it's the red card draw bias, and this is my nap of the day because of it. So the first selection, bearing in mind this is a 20 pence each way, lucky 15, £6, 50p each way accumulator, comes to £7 in total. Then a £1.50 each way single on Lady of Time at 7-1 in the 350 at Ripon. And I'm going to show you what I like about it. I think it's got the form to run very well anyway. Right, this horse, I've enlarged my screen. I don't know what it looks like on yours, but if you remember, the red card draw bias on soft ground vastly favours the numbers drawn low because they make a beeline for this rail here. You'll see in this race, our selection last time out was in stall 11, Lady of Time. Just watch it throughout, and it actually finishes the race very well. As you're well aware, I did actually have that 40-1 at York, based on the similar kind of running and riding and tactics. So watch number 11. This video may not get as many views as normal because I'm showing. I think it might get like a copyright warning, but I'm going to play the sound as well.
Hi Niall, Martin, everyone. And they're off and racing, jumping away for the belated season opener here at Redcar. It's the Racing TV Club Day here today, handicapped. They're in a couple of groups through the first furlong, with showing up prominently Alex Trishan in a light blue coloured jacket. That's on the left-hand side group in company with Sheila Tequila. Alice's Impact, the favourite, is chasing those. And also on that left-hand side group, Lady of Time and Red Hatter. The slightly larger group away to the right-hand side, being led up over there by a Milshard in company with Too Much Too Young. And at First Encounter in a pink and black coloured jacket, also well to the fore. They're being followed through by Happy Helen, who's in red and yellow. And then over to the far side on the bubble in the purple and yellow. Black and red of Kingsford is towards the back end of that far side group, along with Fairfax Beauty, as they make the journey on down towards the halfway stage, remaining in two groups. Alex Trishan away to the left, doing pretty well here, shows up in company with Sheila Tequila. Alice's Impact is moving well. Now the two groups begin to merge as they race on down to the final three. On the far side, running rails, Too Much Too Young, perhaps showing in front overall, and travels strongly. Now chased into the race by On the Bubble, who's come there pretty well. Next in running is a First Encounter, and then comes Kingsford. Alex Trishan doing best of those who race more towards the stand side, but it's those who raced on the far side who at the moment are proving dominant. A furlong and a half left to go. It is On the Bubble in the sheepskin noseband, being chased hard by First Encounter. Kingsford in the black and red colours going into third in front of Too Much Too Young, but with 150 yards to go. It's On the Bubble, on the double here. On the Bubble has moved away by 4 to 5 lengths and is going to land the opening prize in the hands of Kieran Fallon readily. On the Bubble, a clear-cut winner. From First Encounter in second, Kingsford through for third. And
that horse absolutely flew at the finish. Bearing in mind, it does take on the horse that finished second in that race. Was it called Fair Enchantment, something like that? So that is my nap of the day, Lady of Time at 7-1 in the 350 at Ripon. So the next selection, bearing in mind, I like these horses, especially the Lady of Time, and I'm going to start using the red card draw bias a bit more often when they reappear in different races. So the other three are not huge prices. So the next selection is Call Me the Breeze at 100-30 in the 4 o'clock at Lingfield, paying 5 places instead of 3. Shown absolutely nothing so far, but it's in a handicap. This combination won this race last year. Tom Ward and Sean Leavitt, the team up again. It's drawn 10, which is not ideal, but it's shown loads of pace over a furlong further by running wide and being keen and actually travelling okay up until the racing wide took its toll and it faded just towards the end. It's a poor race, it's a poor horse, and it's actually a poor prize. Under 30 is not a price I really want to be taking each way, but it's a selection I like the look of, and it's nowhere near any kind of nap or next best material. But it doesn't mean it can't win by 10. The third selection is Filingdale at 15-2 in the 5.25 at Ripon, paying 4 places instead of 3. Tim Easterby's got 2 in this race. I think the other horse, I don't think it's always known as leading. I think it's called Ernest something. They might use it to make the pace. Well, I don't think the other horse likes the ground. Filingdale, it's running pretty well. And I think it could be the high numbers that it's all awkward, the draw at Ripon, because they tend to go either side when it's soft. And sometimes it has got a preference for low numbers. But I'm going for the high numbers. And Tim Easterby's pair are drawn, I believe, 9 and 11. I think this horse is drawn 9. But the one I fancy is this one called Filingdale at 15-2. And the final selection is Burge Malinka at 130 in the 5.55 at Carlisle, paying 4 places instead of 3. This horse has got plenty of speed. I actually think it'll run a similar race as what Run This Way ran. It'll be up with a pace, and it likes a stiff 5. It's run over 7, it's run over 6, but I think it prefers being up with a pace over a stiff 5. I'm not sure if Run This Way is in this race. I've actually seen that it runs tomorrow. I'm not going to back it. I don't really fancy it. Doesn't mean it can't win Run This Way. But I'm going for Burge Malinka. I can't remember if it's actually in this race or not. But yeah, Burge Malinka is a selection. So as I said, it's a 20 pence each way, lucky 15, £1.50 each way on the nap of the day, which is Lady of Time, and the 50 pence each way accumulated. Keep stakes no bigger than that, please. I fancy the first horse strongly. Call Me a Breeze. It could be a handicap snip. Third horse, Filingdale. Tim Easterby's horse is running well. They love Ripon. I think the trainer's the top trainer at Ripon. And Burge Malinka runs at Carlisle with Jack Nicholls and I think it's Adrian Nicholls. And I think it's got a decent chance. Could make all. So if you give me a like, I'd really appreciate it. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.